Hello, my dear formula. It is done by the crisscross method. Crisscross method involves the knowledge of valency or charge on the atom. So when the exchange charges, you can go for the formula, and under that variety of examples were discussed. And for all these examples, the table given in the textbook and what I gave table is very important. So if you can practice the table, so minimum some 50 to 60 chemical formulae you can make out of the table. So after discussing chemical formulae, now we will go to one more small topic, that is mass of a molecule. In our previous class, mass of an atom we understood. Now mass of a molecule. Once you know the mass of an atom, then easily we can calculate the mass of a molecule, because in a molecule how many different kinds of atoms are there we will come to know by the formula. Then each kind how many atoms are there. So once you come to know how many different kinds of atoms are there and in what number, accordingly we will multiply the respective atomic masses, then we will add up, that gives you the molecular mass. Okay, for example, if I want to calculate the molecular mass of water H2O, so in H2O there are two different kinds of atoms, one is H, one is O. How many H? 2H. And how many O? 1 O. And 2 into atomic mass of hydrogen and 1 into atomic mass of oxygen. If you add these two, you will get the answer for molecular mass of water molecule. Okay, so in this way we will calculate molecular mass from the atomic masses. For this, atomic mass knowledge is compulsory, or table which gives atomic mass from first to the 92nd uranium is required. For this, you have to refer to the atomic mass table to calculate the molecular mass. If the atomic mass table is not given in the examination, kindly demand atomic mass table or the log table, where atomic mass table is already given in the log table. Okay, otherwise atomic masses of respective atoms will be given in the question itself. If it is not given by chance, okay, by chance if it is not given, kindly demand in the examination all atomic masses. Okay, so with this introduction, I welcome you all for today's session on how to calculate molecular mass. First, let us learn what is molecular mass. The molecular mass of a substance is the sum of the atomic masses of all the atoms in a molecule of the substance. In that molecule, how many atoms are there? All those you have to add, that I told. So he is using the word sum of atomic masses. Okay, that is called molecular mass. And for this we require molecular formula. Okay, example taken was simplest example, water. Molecular formula is H2O. Okay, and atomic mass of one hydrogen equal to 1 U. What is U? Unified mass or atomic mass unit, right? Atomic mass of oxygen is 16 U. Now atomic mass of water will be, or the molecular mass of water will be 1 into 2. What is 1? What is 1? 2 atoms of hydrogen with atomic mass of hydrogen. 1 into only 1 oxygen is there with atomic mass 16. Okay, so 1 into 2 and 1 into 16. If you add these two, the answer is 16 plus 2, which is equal to 18U. This is what? 18U, unified mass. This is the mass of one water molecule. If you want to express in the grams, it is taken as grams. Okay, so 18 gram is the gram molecular mass of water. 18U is the molecular mass of only one water molecule. Kindly don't confuse between the U and the gram. In everyday life, we deal with the grams, so we express the atomic mass or the molecular mass in the grams, and those are called as what? Atomic mass in the gram is called as the gram atomic mass, and the molecular mass in the gram is called as the gram molecular mass, GAM and the GMM respectively. So, but here he has expressed in what? U, unified mass. What difference is there between the unified mass and the gram atomic mass or the gram molecular mass? We will discuss second part of this molecular mass, that is under the topic mole concept. That's why I wrote today's topic molecular mass and mole concept. Both are relation is there between the molecular mass and the mole concept. Therefore, first we learn molecular mass, then we'll go to the mole concept. Okay, so accordingly, molecular mass of water equal to 18U. Now we'll go to the second example. Calculate the molecular mass of ethane. Ethane is a new example for you. It is not there in the syllabus. So if he gives, normally he gives in the question paper itself. So ethane is a C2H2. Its formula is C2H2. That means two different kinds of atoms are there. One is carbon, one is hydrogen. There are two carbon and there are two hydrogen in one molecule of ethane. Okay, so molecular mass of ethane is equal to 2 into atomic mass of carbon plus 2 into atomic mass of hydrogen. Accordingly, here it is written 2 into atomic mass of carbon equal to 12 and 2 into atomic mass of hydrogen equal to 1. Here is the data. Okay, he has given. Now, after adding these two, 26U is the molecular mass of ethane. Now we'll go to the one more example. Calculate the molecular mass in AMU, atomic mass unit, and molar mass in gram of dinitrogen pentoxide. He has given the formula also, because some molecular formula you know, but some you don't know. So the one which is beyond the textbook, you will give the formula in the question itself. So dinitrogen pentoxide formula is N2O5. That means there are two different kinds of atoms. One is N, one is O. Two nitrogen atoms are there and 5 oxygen atoms are there. Okay, so we have to multiply 2 into atomic mass of nitrogen and 5 into atomic mass of oxygen. Same method. Please see here. First step is what? Molecular mass of dinitrogen pentoxide is N2O5. Then 2 into atomic mass of nitrogen, 5 into atomic mass of oxygen. Okay, so 2 into atomic mass of nitrogen equal to 14.01. This is taken from the table, or you please demand, or it will be given in the question paper. 5 into atomic mass of oxygen equal to 16. Here atomic mass of oxygen is in 16 round whole number, whereas atomic mass of nitrogen in the fraction 14.01. Why? Please wait. Third topic is on this only. Why the atomic mass are in the fractions? Okay. Now timing, please hold. So 2 into 14, this answer plus this answer together, you will get 108.02 atomic mass unit. Therefore, molar mass of dinitrogen pentoxide equal to 108.02 atomic mass unit. If you want to express in the gram, it is called 108.02 gram. Okay, this is called gram molecular mass or the molar mass. The word molar is related to the mole concept. Okay, right. Now, example number 2. Calculate the molecular mass in AMU and molar mass in gram of caffeine. It is a natural product. Okay, whose formula is C8H10N4O2. So you are taking coffee, no? In the coffee, aroma is because of what? Caffeine. Okay, right. Now timing will not go in detail about the what is caffeine, structural part, material form. So all those you learn in the hair class, under the chapter chemistry of natural products. Okay, right. In the 12th class it is there, not now. Right. So molecular mass of caffeine equal to 8 into atomic mass of carbon, 10 into atomic mass of hydrogen, 4 into atomic mass of nitrogen, 2 into atomic mass of oxygen. Accordingly, please take the data from the table and add, multiplies, add all those atomic masses. The ultimate answer is what? Finally, you'll get 194.20. Okay. So, uh, what is the molecular mass of caffeine? It is 194.20 AMU. If you want to express in gram, it is called 194.20 gram, and that is known as what? Molar mass of caffeine. Okay, right. Now we'll go to the and the final example for the calculation of molecular mass. Molecular mass of ethanol. It is a alcohol. Okay, ethanol. Its formula is C2H5OH. Right. Once you know the molecular formula, very easy. Right. Okay. So molecular formula of ethanol is C2H5OH and its mass equal to 2 into atomic mass of carbon, 6 into atomic mass of hydrogen. Why 6 here? 5 are here, 1 is here. Total number of hydrogen in what? ethanol equal to 6. Therefore, he has taken 6 here. 6 into atomic mass of hydrogen and atomic mass of oxygen, because only one is there. So accordingly you multiply, then add. So what is the final answer? Answer is molar mass of ethanol equal to 46.07 gram. Okay. So once you understand the molar mass or the molecular mass, using this knowledge, in our next class we will discuss mole concept, which is very, very important. Okay. Therefore, timing will hold up. So we'll discuss in our next class. Till then, have a nice day and thank you one and all.